Salutations, travelers! You are watching the Fabled 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and
chaos.
Yeah, that's it. It's Ninja Chaos. Chris Bailey has a voice, but he's here because he's a champ. And yeah, this is the Fables of Gahlia, where we air every Friday at 6 p.m. PST, just like you're watching right now. So before we get into episodes, we have some announcements, starting with Diane.
You guys know the drill. We have a YouTube. You should go there. We put all of our shows on YouTube. This episode will be on Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific. So if you want to watch it again, or if you need to catch up, you can go there and watch all of our past episodes, and you can watch all of our other shows as well. We release a new video on YouTube almost every single day. Not this week because of the holiday, but we'll be back on track next week, and we will have a podcast. When we have that, we'll get you the information, but you'll be able to search for Fables of Gahlia where you listen to podcasts and subscribe to the YouTube as well, so you know exactly when we post those videos, and you can go watch and you can like and subscribe. That's what they say, right? Like and subscribe.
Yeah. Ring that bell.
Oh. I'm done.
All right. Were you holding that bell when you struck it?
All right. Next, special thanks to our first sponsor, Critical Dice. Go ahead and enter !critical in the Twitch chat to enter in the first giveaway of the night. We'll call the winner after the break. Stick around till after the break as well and enter !critical to enter into the second Critical Dice giveaway. Please note our giveaways are for US and Canada only, excluding Quebec because of giveaway laws. And help support the channel by clicking the link below for 20% off of all non-subscription items. Yep.
Awesome. Also, check out our friends over at Nine Realms Gaming. They create or hand make all of their products from natural woods. You can use the code Fable42 and get 10% off of your purchase at ninerealmsgaming.com. The link in the chat you can use over there for Nine Realms Gaming. They have beautiful stuff, and you can also custom make. Look at Jay's beautiful DM screen. It's gorgeous. Nine Realms made that, and they can make one for you too if you want your face on a DM screen or just on your tray.
Oh, my face.
Or if you want Jay's face on your DM screen.
That's true.
They do already have the file. So
yeah, so who wouldn't want that?
Brent, what you got?
We got a special thanks to Griffin Co., our third sponsor of the night. Griffin Co. 3D prints everything that you see that's 3D printed. Let me back that up because that seems kind of out of order the way I was about to say that. Everything you see that is 3D printed on our shows are provided by Griffin Co. And you can use promo code Fabled42 for 22, not 20, 22% off at Griffin Co.
Griffin Co. Also, go check out our friends over at Underground Oracle. They make amazing 5e supplement content. I'm playing one of their school subclasses for wizards. I'm playing the School of the Rover.
Nice. And Diane mentioned it, but next week we will be starting off strong after the holidays with a new episode of Legends of Shao Gal, as well as more Realms of Ukador, and of course more Gahlia. But come back next week after the holidays and we'll be back on schedule. Just putting it out there.
Are we fating tomorrow? Is that happening or no?
I don't think we're fading tomorrow.
Oh,
Last I checked, I don't think we are.
Bad. Okay. Luck. and inspo are live for all of our Patreon and Twitch subscribers. You get to award 1 luck point and 1 d6 inspiration die to the player of your choice, depending on your tier level. So if you tier up, you can give more. You can give them to the players or the DM, who definitely won't use it to knock players unconscious at level 1.
I think we're level 2, right?
I think he
Right.
was. I think he was referring to that he used a luck point
Oh.
to.
Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
that-
That's right.
It was just an example that I thought of.
Yep. Great example.
One
Thank you.
to a knockout.
All right. Is that everything? Oh, if you want to give the luck and inspo, just at Fabled42 in the chat and tell them who gets the luck and who gets the inspo. You can just say DM for me. That's fine.
He's really laying it on, guys.
He is.
We-
No, right?
Are we ready?
Do not do that.
We ready? All right. I guess we will head into tonight's episode of the Fables of Gahlia.
Woo-woo-woo!
Hello, welcome back. So, last time on the Fables of Gahlia, you had been contracted by Jarek Darcy, the handsome half-orc owner of Jarek's Enigmas and Oddities, the magical cart of potions and bits and pieces of magical items, to discover who had ransacked his cart and stolen a lot of his potions. And so you had tracked them down towards the sewers. You had disposed of some rats, some of which breathed fire, and you got through those, made your way into the sewer. You took 40 minutes to decide how to get down a hole, and then followed by Cheesegate of Fabled 42. So we'll skip over that. Eventually, coming across several more traps, you befriended a kobold named Croc and convinced him, against the DM's wishes, to guide you through the lair and bring you to meet his leader, Zoc. You tried to persuade, by way of trade, to try and trade items for the potions to get back. And you were making some headway, even after blinding them with a lit rose, but ultimately thwarted by Lost giving over a flask of fire brandy and telling Zoc that only the bravest can drink from it, in which following he drank most of it, proceeded to violently throw up before claiming that he was poisoned, and then took to taking several potion bottles at once and drinking them all, where his form began to change and morph, and his bones cracked and wings sprouted in his back, and he grew to about 12 feet tall above you. And that is where we are picking up. So let's go ahead and roll initiative, guys.
Fuck.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I guess.
Well, that's a good start.
Was really close.
I can't tell if that's legit or not.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's legit. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh!
For a 23. I'm the first to die.
The first to cast a die.
Luck and inspo to DM and Lily.
God.
And Lily?
Lily. Squishy Lily.
Thank you.
She needs it.
Me? The bard?
Thank you, chat. Okay, so 25 to 20.
23.
23. All right.
Oh, 21.
21.
I even beat you in this show.
Shut up.
Separated by 2.
Okay, 20 to 15.
I miss Legends.
No one? 15 to 10?
Oh,
Well,
that would be me. I have 11.
Lost Roth has 11 too.
I have
Oh,
a 12.
I have a 12.
oh, geez, guys, come on. All right.
Lost Roth
What's your
gets
dex, Roz?
Out of
18.
I got you. I got 20.
Ooh.
ooh,
Maxing out
Okay.
X first. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
so Kaiya and Raz, and then who has the higher dex out of?
I have a +1.
I've got a +2,
Okay.
but I think I would go after because Lost is busy laughing at Rook right now.
That's not how that works.
Of roll power.
Uses his whole action to laugh.
I mean, we can do that if you want.
Don't do that.
All right.
I don't want
So, at the top of the round,
Should I show a thing?
yes, I'll describe this as you show the thing. As
Oh my God.
the kobolds run in all directions, going through small little wooden flaps that you had seen previously in the walls and scattering across the room, Kaiya, you feel a tug on your finger where Croc was, and he pulls away and slams straight into Fizzlewick. Fizzlewick, he's about the same height as you, so his snout just collides with your Adam's apple. And as that happens, he turns, rubs his nose, and then runs to the back behind everyone, starts cowering behind a
Such a
barrel.
dick.
Oh no, what happened to your voice, Fizz? So
Thanks, Croc.
at the top of the round, Fizzlewick.
He looks like he's going to attack us, right?
You saw him. He looked pretty pissed before he drank all those potions and then grew into Zoc the Swolbold. Take from that what you will.
I guess I will. I will do something dumb. I'm gonna pull a twig out that's slightly charred, and I'm going to point it at the creature and say Conros Bluthel Levlim, which is totally not his voice, but that's what we're doing. I'm gonna catch Witch Bolt. Can he? Oh, I have to roll the hit. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Say, ooh, 12 on the die. 12 points of lightning damage.
Ooh, all right.
And then I'm gonna go run into the barrels on the right hand side.
Okay. Rose, you are up.
I will, since I'm right next to Lily, I will reach over and tap her on the nose and say, Lily, bloom. And once again, you see a ethereal flower come up around her, and I have cast Shield of Faith on her as a bonus action. And then since I see Fizzlewick has attacked this kobold that looks like a dragon now, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. It's a dex save.
Ooh, all right. And I will say luck to Fizzlewick, inspo to Lost, luck and inspo to Rhapsody, and luck and inspo to Rose as I roll my dex save. For a 13.
Oh, good, that fails. So you take...
Oh, wait. Sorry. Nope. 17.
No, that does not fail. So you take nothing.
Proficient in dex save. Sorry.
Wow.
Good to know. Good to know. Don't do that one again. I'm gonna go off to the other side, the opposite of Fizzlewick.
Lost in Fizz and luck to Rose and inspo to Fizzle. The chat cares.
Thanks, guys.
Lozenges.
And you moved over to the side. Okay. So, Fizzlewick casts out that same like bolt of lightning that wedges itself in Zoc's chest as he pulls back from it, reeling. Rose comes in, and that ethereal flower forms around Lily as she turns and casts Sacred Flame, and as she throws it off, that turn that you make from turning back to Lily and then turning back, you just don't manage to compensate for it, and it just, the flame cascades by him and scatters off the wall. At that moment, you guys would probably see, a lot of you saw the makeshift crossbows as you were coming into the room last time. You see a couple of them kind of shoulder in on some indentations in the walls, and they are going to make 4 shots. They're going to make one at... Who's that in orange?
That's Lost.
Lost, yeah.
Yeah, so that one, it'd be one at Lost. In fact, it's going to be the 3 front guys.
You want kobolds out there?
No, they're in the walls.
Ah.
So it'll be Lost. Is that Kaiya and Rhapsody?
Yeah.
And then it'll be one at probably Rose for running off to the side. So Lost, that is a natural 19.
Yep.
to hit. Okay, so that's a D. That is 1 plus 2. That's 3 points of piercing damage to Kaiya. That is a 16, 18 to hit.
It misses.
Whoa! All right. And then Raz. That's a 16. That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right. You take 5 points of piercing damage. And Rose. Oh, that's cocked. That's a natural one.
Oh, that doesn't hit.
So, in fact, because it was a natural one, so you see the 3 bolts kind of fire off from the walls as Lost, you take one of the bolts into the shoulder. Kaiya manages to whip it out of the air with his tail, and as that happens, Raz turns and like straight into the sternum. And then Rose, you would notice, probably Lily too, that the the one that was firing at Rose pulls the trigger and it and fires back, and it hits the kobold. And you just hear thump, thump, thump.
Oh. Good.
And it is now the Swolbold's turn.
Oh boy.
So, Chris, does the witch bolt, does that remain visible the whole time?
I don't know if it's visible. That's a.
Yeah, so you can.
That was my
You
head
can see it,
with it, but I'm not sure if
you
it's
can see like a tether.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
I thought it was imaginary, guys. So me hiding in the barrels does nothing.
Well, I think you have to have visual on them
Yeah.
to keep the witch bolt up. So if you were like completely in the barrels, it would drop.
No, yeah,
Right.
I didn't hide in a barrel, but yeah.
You're just trying to take half cover. Yeah, so he's going to fly around to the left. Well, fly around. He'll just move over as he snarls, and smoke just emanates out of his nostrils as he blows out a cone of flame. It's a 30-foot cone. So he's going to come around to, like, right where the wall is on the left. Yup, and turn and get everyone there except Rose. So I need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, do I luck that?
23.
No.
Don't you dare.
Do it. Do it.
Okay, so
16.
fail,
19.
save,
23.
save,
18.
save,
7.
fail. So
only level 2.
Half damage.
Oh gosh, that's more than one dice.
It's at least 2.
Oh my
God, I
God.
miss you guys. This is awesome.
failures take 17 points
Holy shit.
of damage.
We are level 2.
You said 17 fire?
That's like more than my hit points.
Failure
too.
takes 17. Successes take half that. So 8.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Roz is down.
What's Shield of Faith do?
It gives you +2 to your AC.
Oh, okay.
All my temp hit points are gone. Thank God I had temp hit points.
And that is his turn.
Roz is close.
Kaiya, you are up. Raz, you are on deck.
Oh my
Or on the deck, if you want to put it.
Hey, Jay, check Discord real quick.
Oh, luck to Fizzlewick, inspo to Rhapsody.
Oh, yay.
The
I use it on a death save.
the extra health potion that I got in preseason 2, episode 2, I still have that, right? I would still have it, or would I have used it between preseason 2 and here?
No, you'd
Okay.
still have it.
Okay.
Plus, there are the ones that Jarrett gave out. Whoever has those.
Me, I think.
Okay. I'm going to action feed it to Roz,
Okay.
the health potion,
Yep.
and then I'm going to drag him over into the corner by Rose, and I'm also going to pull my shield out and give it to Croc and just tell him to hide behind it. and I guess that would be my. Can I can do that for a bonus action?
Yeah, I'll give you that as a free action.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So
So where are you dragging him?
roll.
Over to the,
So you
over
have
to
you have half movement if you're dragging.
yeah. And my movement is 30, so I could move him, 15 feet over there towards her. And I'm assuming that you said that Croc ran back there. So that's where I gave my shield to Croc to hide behind.
Yep. All right.
He's my friend still.
So he takes it. He's struggling to hold it up because it's heavy, but he's there.
Just hold it, lean it up against the wall and hide behind it. You don't have to hold it.
He lets it go and it ding against
Yep.
the wall, and he's
Just
kind
stay
of
right
trapped in
there.
there.
Just stay right there. I think you're good right there.
All right. Roll your healing points.
I'm in danger.
5 points. 5 points of health.
5 points of health.
Yay!
Raz, you're back with us.
I'm alive!
Ready in time for your turn.
I would like to stand up.
I'll allow it.
Such a gracious DM.
Such a gracious DM.
Pour it on.
It's not gonna help now, guys.
I will, for the time being, use one of my darts to try and attack this creature. And I'm gonna luck that. Okay. An intro.
Oh no.
20 to hit.
That hits.
I don't think a 15 would have. That is 5 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, all right.
And then using my last key point, I will assume the dodge bonus action.
Patient defense. All right. Got it. Is that everything?
Yes.
Lost, you're up. Lily on deck.
All right, Lost kind of cracks his neck, and then spits out a bunch of, wipes off like the ashes, the skin ashes that are burning on his face, and then just takes a quick sniff, and he's second wins with his bonus action, and gets 10 points back.
Okay.
Okay, and then what he does is he's gonna use his action to drink one of the healing potions.
All right.
And so the potion, I think it's from the last adventure, so it's 2d4, right?
+2. Yes.
Okay, cool. It's a 3 and a 3, 6, so 8 damage back. So that's 10 plus 18 total back. Okay. And then he's going to move up to the opposite side of the Swolbold. So basically...
Right up to the back?
Yeah, in the back, so that the Swolebold can't catch us in that breath weapon anymore together.
Over here?
Yep.
I love that everyone is referring to it as the Swolebold now.
Yeah. And then he's going to... Let's see. Actually, no. One step back. It's just 5 feet away from him, to the north.
Steps forward, 3 steps back.
No, let's see here. A square back from where I was. Just, yeah, because I have reach. So, yeah, there you go. And then I will spend my action surge.
Whoa! All right.
And actually unload on this guy. So, actually, I only get 1 attack. Yeah, 1 attack. Oh, crit!
Yeah.
Okay, so what is that again? That's 1d.
Yeah, I'll let you have it.
10.
I mean, we've already got one party member down and revived.
10 plus 3.
Shouldn't have given him the brandy.
20 points of damage.
20 points! Holy crap. All right.
And that's all I do.
Nicely done. Hell of a turn.
Really?
Hell of a turn.
Lily!
All right. Everyone's left me all by myself. Just standing out here. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh.
So I
Alright.
need a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay. Well, that wasn't even anywhere near. I'm gonna luck that. That's better. 21.
Look.
Oh!
Use it. Yes.
Nine.
Yes.
Fine.
$14 psychic damage.
Oh.
Ooh.
Joke's on you, kobolds don't have brains. Okay. He's immune. No, kidding. Okay, and he runs in a random direction or just away from you?
Okay, so it must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay. So he has 40, well, technically he has 80 feet of flying speed. So I guess he would take off into the air. The ceiling here is about 20 feet high, so he's going to be like up in the top corner above the top right hand. Oh no, the top left hand, I guess, because that's where you are. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Right there.
How high is he?
He would be, with his size, probably about 10 feet off the ground.
His toes are hanging down to 8 feet.
All right.
Oh, he's got them curled.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, as the whispers, is he considered frightened or is that different?
Mm,
Just runs away.
no.
They just run from the whispers, right?
Yeah. Not frightened. Just its head hurts and it's probably freaked out.
So as Lily stands and stares at the Swolbold, you start hearing building up around these whispers as it starts looking around, and it looks pretty frantic, and it starts and then just unfurls its wings, and you all feel the like the air blowing your clothing as it takes off to the ground, off of the ground, and pulls back to the far corner as he now surveys from that corner point. Nicely done. Top of the oh, do you have anything else?
I just want to back up against that wall right behind me, and to make sure I have like eyesight on my sister, so I can just see past Kaiya. And that's it.
Sweet. All right. No, there's no attack of opportunity because it was forced movement. Never mind. Okay, top of the round, Fizzlewick, you back up.
Witchbolt stops because he's out of my range.
All right.
So Firebolt.
Pew pew.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Yep. That'll do it.
6 points of fire damage.
All right.
And I'll stay where I am.
The witch bolt still on?
No, it's 30 feet. So once he ran away, it stopped.
Rose.
So, seeing that my sister just got hit by this dragon, I'm going to stand up fully. I'm going to put my shield in front of me, and I'm going to take my full movement all the way close to this creature. And I'm going to channel divinity and call out to Eastus and path to the grave. So, as an action, I curse the creature. There is no save from it until the end of my next turn. The next time I or an ally hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature is vulnerable to all of that attack's damage, and then the curse ends.
Ooh. All right. How's that look?
You see me raise my shield up with one hand, and I look up at the creature, and you see me grab my holy symbol. And all I say is, curse. And it is now cursed.
Okay, so for a moment, you guys looking up at the Swolebold, you see this moment where this kind of ethereal black and gold smoke kind of starts ensnaring him and just into its chest. You guys don't know what that means, but it's happened. What else do you have anything else?
I've moved. I will use a bonus action to... No, I won't. I'm there. Oh, that's it.
Okay. More luck and inspo. Luck to Fizzlewick, inspo to Rhapsody, luck and inspo to all players except Fizzlewick. Is that me too?
No.
you're not a player.
I'm playing.
You've outgrown your player taste. Settle down now.
All right. Cool.
That's playa, not player.
Player. All right. Okay. So
Sorry.
it is now a lair action. So you hear the skittering again around the walls as Kaiya and Rhapsody, you guys look up to see a small door open up, and a liquid is dropped. I need you guys to make a dex save.
Who?
Oh no.
Rhapsody and Kaiya. Those are the only two in that corner, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So just them.
20.
Nat 20 for a 26.
Ooh, and 20?
Yeah, dirty 20.
Both succeed. Just to jump out of the way, and you notice that the liquid's actually moving fairly slowly as it drips onto the ground and splashes. It is thick, black, boiling tar, and then followed by a dusting of feathers as it drops onto it.
I just got all the feathers off of me from the last dusting.
That was flour.
Yes.
All right, that leads us up to the Swolbold, who does not recharge. So he is going to make his multi-attack. He's going to fly down between Rose and Lost. Fly down fly down, touch the ground. And he's going to make his 2 attacks against you.
Lost has a reaction. When he gets down, it's Lost has a pole arm master, or basically spike chain master, so he can take a reaction to make an attack when the dragon enters reach.
Okay.
Okay. And this would be double damage if it hits. Come on. I'm gonna spend my luck. 17 to hit.
17 misses.
Oh.
Can I spend inspo too? Or no?
What's that?
Oh, wait, you already announced it, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. That's right. Cool.
So yeah, so as the air beats, as the wings beat the air as it descends, Lost, you go to throw your chain out, and the wind from one of the wings just whips it away from it, not quite making contact, very close. He is going to make a bite attack against you, Lost.
Okay.
For I don't know if that's gonna hit. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, okay. And so you take 9 points of piercing damage
Okay.
from his bite as he just bites through and compresses through your armor as you feel the teeth starting to pierce into your skin. And out of the corner of its eye, it takes a swipe with its claws towards Rose for yeah, no, that's an 8 to hit. I assume that misses.
Yes, that misses.
So yeah, not quite being able to turn properly. You holding your shield out as it carves across the surface of your shield, and you see the sparks flying off across it. And that is going to end its turn. Kaiya, you are up. Raz is on deck.
All right. I'm going to run over there right next to Rose on her left side. And do we get flanking for an attack? And I'm going to use my Morning Star
All right.
and attack.
It's still cursed.
I'm sorry.
It's still cursed, so it would be vulnerable if you hit it.
Okay. And that is a natural 19 for a 26.
26 does hit.
All right. And that will be 11 points of piercing.
11 points of piercing. Is that
Double damage.
doubled?
Yep.
Did you double it?
No, I didn't. That's just
22.
so 22 points.
Ooh.
Nice.
Woo! That curse, man.
It doesn't tell me I have a limit of amount of times I can do that. So I can do
Channel
that.
divinity, so it's actually once.
Yep.
Oh, it didn't say. Thank you.
Yep. It's your channel divinity, so all of your channel divinities run off the same thing.
Short rest.
Yeah, awesome. You have any bonus action, anything like that?
No. That's
Okay.
it.
And we are to Raz.
In Broken Draconic, Roz is going to tell Croc, tell them don't hurt friends, Croc. And I'm going to use, I think I counted it out, I'll sprint up really fast, about 40 feet of my 50 feet of movement, to flank from behind, kind of diagonal to Lost, to the left of Lost, diagonal. And while I do that, I will pull out my short sword and go to attack this creature from the back.
All right.
Advantage 19. 19, because I don't like ones. 19. 25 to hit.
That hits. Lost, you're on deck.
6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points of piercing. Is it still vulnerable?
No.
Not anymore.
Just the-
9 points of piercing. And then bonus action, unarmed strike.
Okay.
Oh gosh. It usually works when it goes in the top. I already know that won't hit, so I'm gonna add an inspo. 11, 16, 17, 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
Okay. And that is only 4 points of bludgeoning. And then using my 10 remaining feet of movement, I'll just like go back diagonally towards those barrels, just out of the way. With
Damn.
mobile feet.
Mobile monks.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Nice. So, Raz, as you kind of come back from consciousness, calling out to Croc, you sprint at breakneck speed across the floor, sliding past, in between, or like underneath the jaws that are clamped into Lost's chest. You slide underneath and just sink the sword directly up under its neck as he reels back and lets go of Lost, and then make a quick elbow strike to the back of its head before just backing up. Nicely done. Lost, you're up.
Lost. Okay, he's gonna take his first attack. And he's going to use an inspo. It's a 1d6, right? Is that right?
26, yes.
4. Okay, so it's 10. So 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
Just hits. Good to know. Okay. 13 damage. So what happens is the Swolbold bites Lost on the chest and tries to pull away, and Lost uses the spike chain and wraps it around its neck, and it pulls really hard like a Garrett. And then he's gonna try to use his bonus action from Polearm Master to attack with the other end and stab it through its neck while it's kind of wrapped up a little bit. No, that's a miss.
All right, so yes, as the jaws kind of reel back, you manage to wrap your chain around his neck and just yanking on the other side, it tightens, and you see all of the spikes on the chains just sink in slowly in between its scales, causing quite a bit of damage. Lily, you're up.
Actually, and my movement, I'm gonna move right next to Rose. Next to Rose. Yeah.
You can scoot around. All right. Cool. Lily, you're up.
I will. Let me make sure. How far away am I from it?
40 feet.
Okay, I will move
Ish.
just to where I'm within 30 feet of it. And then I will cast Bane on it. So I need a charisma saving throw.
Oh.
What does Bane do again?
Has to subtract a d4 from an attack roll or saving throw.
Yeah. That's good for you.
That's good for
Spooky
me.
sisters are witchy sisters.
Curses and Bane.
I'm going to use my inspo on it as well. 18.
I'm gonna use my last luck.
Yes.
Oh! The DM will remember this.
Oh no.
16.
Yeah, you succeed.
Oh.
His presence, you feel it, is a little too strong in the room. The air is like the mood in the room is very much that of kind of fear from what you guys have seen, and his presence just kind of just manages to push through the effects of the spell.
I'd like to move back into my corner. I'm not gonna stand out there in the middle of the room.
I'll allow it.
And that's it.
Okay. Top of the round, Fizzlewick.
You know what's worse than me losing my voice? Is that you're ugly. I don't know. Can you make a wisdom save?
Yes.
That's why I'm not a bard.
You hear Croc just lean around the shield and go, sorry. That is... Oh, +0. Oh no, 10.
10. I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Oh yeah.
So he is prone.
It's Jay's favorite spell.
Oh,
Came back to haunt him.
Bean boost.
Oh, shit.
That ends my turn.
all right. Rose, you're up.
Ooh,
As you watch the Swolbold as he kind of bolsters himself with his chest out wide, he and just collapses onto his back, curled over, gripping at his ribs.
okay. I'm gonna back up and go stand. I can do 30 feet back towards, like, in front of my sister. Yeah. And I'm just gonna stay there.
Does Tasha's incapacitate?
Yep.
Is that the condition?
Yeah, you're incapacitated, unable to stand up for the duration.
Yep.
You remake the save every time you take damage or your turn.
Yep.
And as I do that, I will pull out my bow.
Okay.
If it takes damage, does it take this? Does it miss the spell up?
It can try and save.
Would I know that?
This is a different type of magic than you're used to. Do with that as you will.
I think I would. I'm gonna hold a bow, like an attack with my bow, for if it gets up, because I don't know what's happening right now.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna hold a bow attack.
For when it stands up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh. So, the kobolds skittering around in the walls again. As Fizzlewick, Rose, Lost, Kaiya. You guys hear from the ceiling a trapdoor open, followed by the sound of as a giant ball of what is essentially swords and blades and bits of axes all kind of mushed into a ball as a kobold rides it down hanging from a chain into your direction. I need everyone that I just mentioned to make dex saving throws.
Is it singing Wrecking Ball?
I am using.
It looks like it's crying in fear.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no.
Who has to save again?
Rose Lily, Fizz,
Wow.
Lost, and Kaiya. Everyone in that line.
Okay.
23.
20.
Save.
16.
Fail. Wait. Yeah.
19.
19.
Mm-hmm.
Save.
19.
Save.
Thought I'd throw that out there even though I knew the answer.
All right, so failures take 12 points
Oh man.
of slashing damage,
I've got 1 hit point left. Oh my gosh.
half to successes. So 6 points.
Well, I have 1 hit point too.
Oh shit.
Stop standing next to me.
As the kobold swings down, you see another kobold quickly open a door as it up into the door as it closes behind it, smashing into everyone. Carnage everywhere. I love kobolds. It is the Swolbold's turn, so it is at the end of its turn it gets to make a wisdom save.
Pretty sure. Let me double check. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's the end or instantly when it takes damage.
Yeah.
17.
Luck.
13.
Fail.
All right. Kaiya, you're up.
Kaiya's gonna move around to the right a little bit, right next to Lost, and you see him deep breath, and he just leans back, and then he leans forward, and he exhales this like word, and he says "stop," and he uses his breath weapon to yell "stop." And that's a DC 12 wisdom save.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to do that.
That is a 9.
All right.
Oh, wait. No, that is... Oh, he would have saved Tasha's, but I didn't call it. so I'll let it keep going. But I forgot the proficiency, so it's a 13. It's a 9 plus 4.
So he saves. And I think
Half
He's
damage.
incapacitated. Does he have disadvantage?
It depends on the type of save.
Wisdom saves?
Oh, wisdom. Okay.
Yeah, it's not Dex, it's Psychic, so.
so. Let me make sure that is.
Breath weapon. I think it's Dex, right?
Well, it's a psychic breath weapon.
Oh, got it.
DC. Oh, it is a dex save. Sorry.
Oh, it's Dex?
Yeah, it is
It's
dex.
a cone. It's a cone. So
Yeah.
Well, it's a line, but.
Yeah, for me, it's a line.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, it is a dex save.
So disadvantage, so 13 was my first one. And more. 20.
Oh, you still have a +4 for dex?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So half as much on a success. So that's 6, half a 6, so 3.
3 points.
Yeah. And just that's it. That's my turn. And I wanted to make it clear that he's yelling stop at the same time. So
Okay, yeah, so you guys see Kaiya run up, lean back, and just scream, and as he does, this like sonic wave comes out of his mouth that you've seen before. Laughing Swolbold on the ground kind of starts thrashing while laughing and shaking it off, still taking damage. It is Raz. You are up.
Jay, you got to make another save.
Oh yeah, those took damage. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that was bad. That's a 9. That's with the proficiency. So
Yeah, it fails.
Roz will just go up, and while it's down like that, we'll try and like slash at its wings in case it tries to fly away again to make it a little bit more difficult.
Okay.
20 to hit.
that hits.
Okay. Ooh, 10 points of piercing.
Did you roll with it? Do they?
You get advantage, and if it's incapacitated, it's an auto crit if you hit.
No crit.
I'm telling you, it's a crit.
Oh, it's auto crit if what?
Incapacitated means auto crit to play within 5 feet.
incapacitated means wait. Actually,
So
no,
roll
it's not
again.
auto-crit.
is
Paralyzed is
what
auto
you're
crit.
11 damage. I rolled a 1.
Hang.
Every point counts.
It
And
does.
then I will try another unarmed strike. That's a 1. I'm gonna re-roll that. I can inspo that. Should be good. So 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Cock. 1 for 8 more points of bludgeoning.
Ooh, all right.
And then I can move more, so 5. Basically move me closer to the top right barrels this time, just to give us a spread it kind of order. And that should end my turn. Action, bonus action, movement.
Nice. So yeah, Raz is just moving with his silks billowing out, slashing with the sword and coming over with an axe kick, crunching onto the back of its neck. Well, the front of its neck, I guess, is prone, as it's kind of still reeling around on the floor. I get to make another save, right?
Yep.
It's a 19.
Succeeds.
15.
Is that my turn to make it? Like, can I look that?
I think it has to be Chris.
Or
right?
is that like your...
Yeah, I think it had to be me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm all out of luck.
Okay. Lost. You're up.
All right, Lost is like at death's door. He's like
We all are.
barely staying up on barely avoiding taking a knee. And when you look at him, he looks to be enjoying himself and smiling. And he just all out gives the last couple of swings before he passes out. So let's see here. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, wait, I have advantage, right?
Yes, it is still prone until its turn.
Yeah, the 22 is better. Okay, so this first attack is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then with the follow-up for bonus action with the other end, a 21 to hit. Let's see.
Hits.
Same thing again. Okay, and that's 1d4 damage. 4 plus is 8 damage again.
8. Nice.
And then he pulls back away. So as far as he can. Yeah, to the left. I'm not bunching.
Just
Yeah. Okay.
I get to make an attack of opportunity against you because I'm not incapacitated anymore.
Yeah. At disadvantage.
So it would be a disadvantage because I'm still prone. So yeah. So it's gonna take as Lost as you swing down with the chain as it strikes it true, and then kicking the bottom of the other side of the chain, it comes out and sticks into it. It's gonna make a swipe as it comes over with its claw for you. That's an 18 plus 6 to
For
hit.
disadvantage?
18 plus 6 and a natural 1.
There you go.
Well played. As it strikes down right next to you, as you're just backing up there, gathering the chains back around your forearms, readying yourself. Lily, you're up.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. Because I'm about to die. Da-da-da. It's 9 healing for me.
All right.
And then my sister's right in front of me, so I'll touch her on the shoulder. And grant her bardic inspiration. I'll just whisper, "It's fate."
Nice.
And then I will continue to stay behind my sister and her shield.
Smart.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Okay. Top of the round. Fizzlewick. What you gonna do, buddy?
I'm gonna pull that charred piece of twig out again. Does the 18 hit?
18 just hits.
And that's 10 points of lightning damage as I cast Witch Bolt again. And
Oh,
And I'm gonna run my full 25 feet towards Roz.
Okay.
And then it ends my turn.
Rose, you're up as you've just seen the like blue electrical charge emit from Fizzlewick's like burnt twig as it sticks into the chest again and hits true. What do you do?
I have advantage to hit right now, correct? Because it's still prone.
Technically, you are at disadvantage
With a bow?
because you are using a ranged attack on a prone enemy.
Oh, shoot, that's right.
Which is why I thought you were holding your action. I was like, oh, smart.
But I did say that I was going to hit it with the bow if it stood up.
If it's
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not stood up.
But it's still not up because its turn comes after mine. Okay. Knowing that, because I'm smart and I've been using a bow for a long time, I will use a spell slot to cast Guiding Bolt. Is that an advantage?
Disadvantage too.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a ranged attack.
Attack.
Guiding Bolt. I have a hunt. Oh, because it's prone.
Because it's a roll to attack. So
Right. So instead, I'm going to toll the dead.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
boom.
That is a 17.
Luck.
You guys.
I have so much luck. We can do this all night.
Yeah, that's less. 9.
Okay, that's all we need. I only needed one. So that's going to be one. It's already taken damage. Don't I get more?
The D10.
Yeah, D12.
12, yeah.
So that's going to be 8 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And for a bonus action, I will bonus action healing word my.
Before you do, there is a Ko-Fi donation of a regular healing potion to each and every player,
Oh, thank you.
if that changes anything.
Oh, God.
Yes, because that would take another spell slot. So we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to stand in front of my sister and leave it.
Okay. That ends your turn?
Yes.
All right. So in between all of this happening, Rose and Lily, you probably pick up on this, being far enough away and aware enough of your surroundings. You hear a of something being rolled in the ceiling as another trapdoor opens and the kobold rides down on the swinging ball of sharpness. I need Lost, Fizzlewick, and Rhapsody to make dexterity saving throws as the kobold swings down on its sharp pendulum of mishmashed blades and broken glass.
19.
Save.
I'm gonna look that. Rolled a 4. $19.
Save. Lost?
Is it a half damage attack? Because Lost only has 1 hit point, so he's gonna go down.
What did you roll?
Oh, I didn't roll. Yeah, okay. 18.
18. Save. Just. So yes, you will take half of. I
One.
rolled 3 1s. Like, I'm gonna take a picture of this because it's ridiculous.
Let's-
3d6, 3 ones.
1 point of damage.
Yes, you all take 1 point of damage.
Oh no, lost.
Yeah, I'm at 0 exactly.
Permaluck to Lily.
That's 2 of them, actually.
2.
Whoa.
Oh,
Dang.
thanks. It's awesome.
I love how much faith the chat has in Lily.
They know I use it when it counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
To make you say, "Aw."
How much damage was that? Sorry.
3
1.
halved to 1. Rub it in. Okay, so the Swolbold stands.
Well,
And
hi there.
he
I'm still here.
he leans down and looks at you, Kaiya. Oh, I didn't roll. Doesn't get it back. And he disappears.
Did I get an opportunity attack?
You do. It's a disadvantage. But I will allow you to make the opportunity attack because you can see the bolt that is hanging out of his chest that is linked to Fizzlewick.
All right. Disadvantage. Natural 19 on that one.
That's,
Natural 18 on that one.
that hits.
All right. That's with my Morning Star. So that is ooh, 10. 10 plus no, I rolled the wrong die. Sorry. The D8 doesn't go to 10. So that'll be 11 points of piercing damage.
Oh, all right. So Kaiya, as you start to see him disappear, because his head was leaning over you, you just swing wildly upwards with your Morning Star and crack it under the chin as he disappears from sight.
And I know this has already taken place, and so it doesn't matter at this point, but all of my hits tonight were at like non-fatal. They were just, what's it called?
The intention was not to...
Not to kill, just to incapacitate.
Fizzlewick and Rhapsody, you watch as the bolt flies up into the air. It's linked to Fizzlewick, and it gets closer and closer and lower as he takes a swipe and comes into sight as the claw coming down towards Fizzlewick. So he's going to take a swipe. Invisible. Oh no! This is what I get for flavoring stuff before I roll.
Sounded cool though.
That's yeah, it's a 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
Yeah, I know. And with that, he's going to take a bite at you as well. For a dirty 20.
Even shield wouldn't help me there. Yep, it hits.
All right. As he misses with the claw and comes in with the teeth, it's basically inside his mouth as he like closes his jaw around you, and you take 9 points of piercing damage.
I go down. Exactly what I had left. Fizzlewick is down. Down,
So
down,
you
down.
see the Swolbold land, miss with the claw, and then his jaws clamp sideways, and Fizzlewick is gone. Kaiya, you're up.
All right, that wasn't nice at all. I'm gonna turn around and take off running and run up his tail up on his back, and I'm gonna jump with my hand axe, and I'm gonna just come down on the blunt side on the back of his head, swinging with both arms down to hit him and say, "Spit him out now." And just with all I've got.
Make an acrobatics or an athletics check.
$18 for acrobatics.
Okay, yeah, you can do it. You can hit his head.
All right. 24.
24 hits.
6. 11. 11 points of, since it's the backside blunt damage.
So you guys watch as Kaiya runs up the back of the Swolebold between the wings, cocks his axe blunt side out, cracks him on the head as he lets go of Fizzlewick. Fizzlewick, you are just prone and in front. You have anything else?
Bonus action while I'm up there holding on. Bonus action, take my my healing potion. So I have to roll for it.
Yep.
Roll 2 4s, so that's 10.
Oh, well done.
Right. And that'll be the turn. I'm just on there I'm up there holding on.
Yeah. All right. So you're right in the back of the Swolebold now.
Hey, Draconic brother, it's really time to settle down. Let's end this right now, okay? You don't have to keep going.
So as you're on his back and he's trying to rip you off, he turns his head and you see he's looking pretty banged up right now. There's sort of blood from all of the piercing marks from the chains and things, and it's just starting to pour out. He looks really banged up. Raz, you're up.
Roz is going to reach around and pull out, like, what do I have? Sure. 6 silver. And he's going to throw it up into the air. You like shiny things, don't you? And using my short sword, I'm going to slice at the coins, and in the same process, come striking down at this creature.
Before you do,
For an attack.
make a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion, not bad at those. 17. Wait, 17. I don't have any more info.
So as you throw the coins up and they start to glint in the air in this slow motion, you see his eyes lock onto the coins. I'll give you advantage on the attack.
Ooh, distraction. I'm gonna remove those coins right now. 9 and 19 plus 6.
That hits.
25.
Still hits.
Yeah.
No, 25 doesn't hit.
Oh, okay. That's 8 points of piercing from the short sword.
Is it 8 points?
Yes.
I dropped my pencil.
And in that same movement, you'll see Roz kind of like sidestep, and his silks will like billow with him, and he'll run over and scoop up Fizzlewick. And using the remainder of my movement and mobile, I'm going to run away from this creature, and then bonus action feed him my healing potion that I just got.
That will take an action.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, I'll just get little Fizzle away. Is it a bonus for me to drink one?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that so that if I have to, I can
So I don't.
defend.
Screw you, no boy.
But Fizzle's gonna be like behind me, just so they have to go.
You're like in between. Okay.
Yeah. And that is
I would say that he's hidden between all your silks. And
all my billowing silks. 2d4 plus 2.
of how much we get to use the word billowing in this game.
Healing
that's-
back 8.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Raj should get the cloak
Action.
of billowing.
Right?
That is one of the
That's
best.
like
Fizzlewick should definitely have that.
make me a cloak of billowing, Fizzlewick. That's the end of my turn. So.
Taking notes.
Nicely done.
Taking notes from the beyond.
It's just a reaction. X's for eyes. So as the coins go up and he fixes on them, you're able to strike a good strike against him before reeling back and getting between Fizzlewick, looking down at him and looking at the potion, looking down at him, looking at the potion. You drink it.
Just shove him in silks under.
Yeah, you on him like a nesting hen. Okay. Lost. You're up.
Lost is going to make his death saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lost is just lamenting the not glorious death that is he's facing right now.
A kobold on a swinging pendulum.
I got a 3, so I failed that one. Oh, actually, plus what? 3
No, you don't get to plus.
Nope.
Constitution, right? Is it con?
No.
Just a straight roll.
It's great.
Oh, okay.
All right, Lily.
I would like to cast Vicious Mockery
Okay.
on this kobold, and I'm going to say, I'm gonna like peek around my sister's shoulder. I'm just be like, you are just a sickly, hollow-eyed Rampillion.
I don't know whether I should make an intelligence check to see whether. No, go, so that's a wisdom save for me, right?
Yes, please.
Ooh.
That's a fail.
Oh no, it's 9, but that doesn't help
That's
me.
still a fail. And that's max psychic damage for 4.
Whoa.
Nice.
And that's it.
You see, he looks mostly confused, and that's what gives him the headache that causes the damage. He doesn't really understand what you mean, but his confusion, he kind of just twitches.
no
in
one
one eye.
no one knows what I mean. That's all. Did you use your bardic inspiration, Rose?
Not yet.
Not yet. Does that mean I've lost it?
Nope.
No,
Yeah.
it's good for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it. That's my turn.
All right, top of the round, Fizzlewick. Death save.
No. Did you roll a no?
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
So I have 2 fails.
Okay.
I can't believe that just happened.
Rose.
Okay. I am going to see what's happening and see that my little friend is down and that my big friend is down. And I'm going to...
Can you luck a death save? You can.
No.
I don't have any luck.
Oh.
I'm
You
going
used it all
to
on that
reach out.
spell.
I'm going to reach out toward Fizzlewick and I'm going to say, not yet. And cast Spare the Dying, so you are now stable and you don't have to make any more death saves. And then over to my other side or wherever you are, I'm going to bonus action. Will you allow 2 bonus actions before I do this? No. I'm going to take my full movement over to Lost and cast Cure Wounds.
Luck and inspo to Fizzlewick. As you go over and cast Cure Wounds, roll
And-
your healing.
10
10
hit points
points
back
of
to
healing.
Lost.
All
Yeah.
right.
That is one of the most clutch cleric turns I've ever seen. That was amazing.
And I think that's all I'm allowed to do.
How do you cast Spare the Dying from afar?
Because I'm a
She's
grave
a
cleric,
grave
I have
cleric.
30 feet.
Yep. She gets extra special. Spare the dying.
I love it.
Ooh, you guys. All right.
That was beautiful, Rose. As I'm riding on a dragon's neck.
That's wonderful, Rose. Yeah. Okay. It is another lair action as Lost and Rose. I need you to make dexterity saving throws as a trapdoor opens and more tar spills out.
21. No, 20. Plus something else because I used my inspo.
Okay.
20,
Dave.
24.
Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Gee.
Thanks, Lily.
10. Because I had disadvantage. I'm prone.
Yep. So that's a fail. So you take 6 points of fire damage as the feathers cascade and cover you. Your movement is now halved, and you have disadvantage on all dex saving throws.
Okay. All right.
It is now the Swolbold's turn. So he's going to fly towards Lily, the one that confused him. And actually. He did get it back. But there's no way to, doesn't make sense to use it. He's going to make a slash and bite attack at Lily.
Does he get at least a little bit of disadvantage with me hanging onto his neck?
He's flying, so we'd say half speed. He still gets 40 feet.
Okay.
That is an 8 plus 6.
Yes.
And
I'm sorry. Lost gets full hit points or full healing points back because of my
that's
circle
right.
of mortality.
That's right.
So instead of 10, it was sorry, I didn't mean to stop the game. But this is important because he just took damage again. It was D8 plus 5, so 8 plus 5, that's what you got
13.
back.
Got it. 13. Okay.
all right, extra 3 hit points.
Makes a big difference.
It does.
Big difference.
Okay.
So the slash comes down as it lands and just drives its claw towards you. Whoop, sorry. You take 3 points of slashing damage as it then lands, rears back, and goes in to bite you for a natural 2.
I thought you were saying natural. I'm
Me
like,
too.
Oh no!
Did he hit with the first attack?
You did.
I want to use my defensive fighting style, but my interception fighting style to reduce that damage.
How are you intercepting from his back?
that's what I was gonna ask.
I only have to be within 5 feet, and I would think
You gotta be adjacent to Lily.
I got to be within 5 feet.
I would
And
say you're not.
You're like
For
behind
that
him.
bite attack, I wouldn't be.
He's 12 feet tall.
Yeah, no.
Okay. I was gonna try to flavor it as that when I grabbed onto his neck, I kind of pulled it up a little bit, so his bite might have gone astray, but
Oh,
that's
okay.
fine.
Well, I don't think the bite hit me.
Oh, okay. It was the claws. That's cool.
I didn't hit. Your
Okay. Then definitely I don't get the claws for sure.
Yeah, that's its turn. So Kaiya, you're up. Lily, you
Alright.
see just how
Can
hurt.
I play dead? I'm kidding.
I mean, on your turn, you can go prone.
All right.
Oh no, you've killed me.
Please don't.
Now, Mr. Zog, I told you to stop. You really have to stop. And this time I'll take my Morning Star and I'm just gonna try to come down on his head again and try to knock him out.
Okay.
And that is a 16, so 23 to hit.
That hits.
And one for the big D8.
He needs his dice taking off him.
6 plus 5 is 11 more points of piercing damage with the Morning Star.
Yeah, you cracked him good.
All right. Bonus action to weapon fighting. I'm going to use the hand axe. Try to hit him again. That will be 13 plus 7, 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And this will be a D6. So this one is only 7 points of blunt damage.
Okay.
Stop.
So as you strike down with the Morning Star and then bring the hand axe back around up, how do you want to do this?
I'm just telling him to stop and hitting him. And then as he goes down, I'm just going to kind of ride him. But I'm going to jump off at the last second and try to hold on to his head so he doesn't take any further damage when he hits.
Okay. So he rears up to take that bite, and you just crack as he and slams into the ground. The whole room shakes, and everyone within his vicinity, you feel the dust kicked up off the ground as his weight hits the ground. That is it, guys.
Oh my God.
And with that, we're going to go to a little break
Oh.
to see how this wraps up afterwards. Please stick around. Exclamation point critical in the chat for the first dice giveaway. Yeah, that was nuts. All right, guys. Repartist. I think that's how you pronounce it. Repartist. You have won.
Sure.
So, congratulations. Jump into our Discord using the link and message Chris Solo and claim your prize. And then enter again, because we're doing it again. Exclamation point critical in the chat to enter into the second giveaway, which will be drawn. I have Build-A-Bar in my teeth. Which will be drawn at the end of the show. It's just as well I don't have to like talk for a long time. So, as we return to the down Swolbold as he lies there breathing heavy, eyes rolling back, completely unconscious and completely out of it, but spared death by the dragonborn Kaiya. What would you guys like?
I thought you were describing me.
Fizzlewick is also snoring hard. Spared from dying.
I will get up quickly and run over to Fizzlewick and feed him a potion that I have.
Okay.
So...
roll some heals.
Six.
6 points of healing.
Up and at him,
Wait.
buddy.
Wait. Oh, that's not magic. Never mind. It's
No.
not.
He gets 6.
Wait, let me read my thing real quick, because does that
No,
mean...
it's not a spell.
Okay.
I knew what you were doing. He gets 6.
Yes, it's healing spells. Just wanted to check.
All right. So, Fizzlewick, you snore so loudly that you wake yourself up with 6 hit points.
We kill him?
I think he's unconscious. Are you okay?
Yes.
All right.
You notice that his voice is a lot deeper. Other than that, he seems fine.
Okay.
Damn you, COVID.
I'll help him up to his feet.
Yeah.
Lostaroth gets up and kind of shambles over to the party members standing around, and he comes up next to Rose and he says, I am in your debt, Rose. You saved me from an ignominious death, and I am grateful for that.
Actually, Lost, it wasn't your turn to go, and I knew that. So it had to be done. And you owe me nothing.
Thank you.
Except for the one thing you do owe us.
Right.
The
Outside
favor.
of that.
No extra debt.
I'm gonna walk over there and check on Croc. Pull my shield off the wall. Hey there, little guy. Are you all right down there?
And he's pressed against the wall with his arms going, ha, ha, ha.
And I'm gonna take his hand and I'm gonna pull him out and I'm gonna put my shield back on my back. And I told you you'd be all right if you just hid behind there and you did exactly what I told you to do. And you're just fine. I want you to know that we're still friends, and I hope we can all still be friends with Zoc. We didn't mean for any of this to happen. When he wakes up, hopefully he understands that we didn't want to hurt him. He just didn't give us any choice.
And he's just staring at you in awe for a few seconds before he darts off, runs up your tail, up your back, scampering up your back, and sits with one leg either side of your head and exclaims to the rest of the kobolds, "We have new king!"
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no.
Did he say what I believe he said?
Yep.
As they're
Well-
all stamping their sticks into the ground from the various corners of the room, as you start hearing, "New king, new king, new king, new king."
All right, you
Think
guys.
he's his
I don't-
king.
I don't want to be your king, but I tell you what. I will accept this amazing honor, but you have to let Croc make all the decisions on my behalf when I'm not around, okay?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, thank God, advantage. I only rolled a 5 on the dice. I rolled a 6 on the dice. So that's a big old 6.
Oh no.
Well,
Lastaroth kind of smiles, and Lastaroth goes over and picks up the flask. Well, actually, I'm sure Lastaroth has some more fire brandy on him. He walks over to Kaiya and he says, "Well, in order to be king, you need to be able to drink this and survive, and still be standing." And he just gives a wink to Kaiya. And he hands him the fire brandy.
is it real fire brandy?
It's real fire brandy.
I'll let one sip go down my throat, and then I'm going to pretend like I'm just guzzling it, and it's just kind of falling out all over my face. And I'm definitely not drinking it, but I'm going to make it look like I am
To whom?
to everybody in the room.
Okay, make a deception check. To everyone or just the kobolds?
Well, the kobolds are the important ones.
Okay. Make a deception check with advantage.
Okay. 19.
19.
I rolled an 11 and a 19. So.
Lost
so
leans into
start just-
Kaiya.
You start just spilling the fire brandy all over your mouth and like moving your tongue around and things splashing everywhere. As it gets to the last drop that drips onto your tongue, and they all are just all down their weapons and start coming out of the various flaps around. There's about 16 kobolds around you right now.
Lost leans into Kaiya and quietly whispers, "If you don't want to be king, fall."
Oh, I'm not going to do that. I totally missed that.
If
I
you
totally
want,
missed the
No.
point of that.
It's all right to be king. It's all right.
All right. How? I can't live down here though.
They all drop to their knees and put their hands out in front of them and bow to you with their faces in the ground.
I'm gonna go to the big chest that the guy grabbed his potions from to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just one big chest?
Yes.
And that's
Did
what
I?
The
How
one that was behind the throne.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what we're looking for.
Now that I've done the whole thing with the fire brandy and they're now bowing at my feet again, can I make another persuasion check?
What
How
do you
ma-
say? What do you say to them?
I am your new leader. All right, let me do it this way. All right, you guys, I am your new leader. I accept this great honor, but I command you all to obey me in this. When I am not here on this throne, you have to listen to Croc. He is my second in command. I want you all to understand that. If it weren't for him, you would still have some other weaker leader. You owe him that.
Make a persuasion check with advantage again, and I'm adjusting the DC accordingly.
Okay.
How many kobolds are there now, roughly?
16, I think.
As this speech ends, it's now about 22.
That will be an 18, and I'm going to add an inspo. It's 24.
You can keep the inspo.
Okay. All right.
I won't be that mean. Yeah. With those words, they all look up, and you don't see, but everyone else sees that Croc's eyes are wide open and kind of welling up.
You have to play into this, Croc. You have to show him that you're a true leader. I have faith in you.
And he stands up on your shoulders and goes, "Ah!"
That's right. Exactly.
Starts slamming his chest with his tiny dragonoid fist. As they all get up and start tapping their sticks in rhythm with him beating his chest. You could take this as they're accepting.
All right.
Hey, new Kobold leader. We should probably get this chest out of here. Lickety split.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We're going to take this chest, which is rightfully ours now. Well, it's rightfully mine as your new leader, but we're going to return it from whence it came. And in return, I will come back and check on you and bring you spoils from other great victories in the future.
You should maybe let them know that stealing is bad.
In the future, you won't have to continue your raids on surface up in town. You can make raids at other places in the sewer and outside of town, but do not attack other humanoids in town. And don't kill anybody unless they're evil.
King Kaiya, may I suggest something as well?
Of course.
Well, I agree wholeheartedly with Rose. However, the reason they're in this particular predicament is because of actions that they did commit. I believe if some of them assisted our client with his wares, perhaps this situation won't repeat itself in the future.
What do you mean assist? Like,
well, it's obvious the man doesn't have anyone that works with him, and he's selling these potions all haphazardly. If there's some kobolds that can watch his things while he makes his rounds, it'll keep them out of mischief.
He could employ them as a guard force.
Yes.
And then maybe they'll have the money to purchase food.
Right. That makes total sense. I don't think they need food. I think they're pretty capable of getting food, but
They were trying to trap
but
something.
other shiny things, I think they just like shiny things.
Maybe.
Besides, I believe if you leave them down here, regardless, it'll only be a matter of time before you saw all those different traps, before things get out of hand.
I don't want to try to change their culture and who they are, because that might be, if they try to change who they are, I'm not sure that they would be wholly successful, and they might, I think we have to kind of leave some sort of semblance of their identity. I don't want them to. The word I'm looking for. I don't think they'll ever survive or enjoy themselves if they become a completely docile, clan down here. I want to leave them with some semblance of who they are. You know what I mean? But I think if we give them another outlet for this, this trickery and aggression, maybe that, redirect it, so to speak.
I think that you would probably know the best of all of us. And so whatever you think is right.
But I definitely think, giving them an outlet, having them be like a 4-man guard force that rotates for our friend on the surface.
Yes, and we can always persuade him to see it our way.
I definitely think I think he'll definitely see it our way. You're right about that.
Absolutely.
Would you say this conversation is all taken about 10 minutes?
What would you like to ritually cast?
Tensor's floating disc.
Yeah, I'll allow it. You're over by the
chest.
The chest the whole time, so yeah.
Yeah. So the chest is now hovering on the disc. Are we leaving?
Rock, I want you to pick 4 representatives who are going to serve as an honorary guard for our friend that hired us to get these goods back. And we're going to introduce them so that he will then employ them as his guard force. They will not be working for free. He must pay them. And in turn, that money will go to your clan or to my clan, and you will take care of its best use. Will that work?
They earn shiny things?
Yes, more shinies. And I'm gonna take another one of my scales, and I'm gonna pin it on Croc's chest, and that's his badge, showing that he's making decisions on my behalf while I'm not around.
Okay. So he looks around with his chest bold, his emerald scale on his chest, and he looks across and says,
Skik, Skang, Burk, Kizdang. You go.
and these 4 kobolds pick up their pointy sticks off the ground and walk up to Kaiya, ready to go.
All right, Skik.
Louder.
Skik, you're gonna lead us out of here. Make sure that we avoid all your traps. I'm depending on you to get us out of here safely and back to the surface.
Okay. So you're taking the 4 kobolds. You are leaving Croc to oversee.
Yep. And I'm gonna go back to Croc and I'm gonna bend over to him. I just want you to know you're my friend for life. If you ever need anything, you can come and find me. I will leave a way for you to contact me, and I'll be back to check on you to make sure you're making good decisions on my behalf, all right?
And you see one little tear roll down his snout, and he slides down to face you, and one little tear rolls down his snout, and he walks up and he hugs one leg, and he says,
I make friend proud.
I know you will. You definitely will. Thank you, Croc. And I'll turn and start walking out with the escort.
Okay. You guys doing anything else, or are you just all exiting?
I'm gonna reach down and give Croc another flower. And say goodbye.
Lit.
This one is not lit. And say goodbye.
He picks it and then puts his snout through it, through the rose head. So his snout comes out of the center of the rose.
I'm just gonna boop him. Boop his little nose.
He looks up and smiles. Okay, so Skik leads you out for the sake of brevity. You guys make your way the reverse direction, leading you around a secondary set of stairs that was hidden up towards the top of the pipe that you entered, and you guys make your way out of the same pipe. And as you do, you are met with the semi-familiar shade run with the shade cover over the day globe. That twilight hits again, that milky white twilight. And as you look up, you see like the painting that's drawn of the night sky is shifting and moving, just like when you left it.
Is Mr. Darcy around?
Make a perception check.
Natural 20?
Dirty 20.
Okay. With both of you doing that, there is a slight tumble and a crash as he comes out between a crate and a barrel.
I. There you go. I was protecting and making sure that no one came out. That wasn't you. Were you successful in your endeavors?
We were.
Aha! And where are my things?
Well, first, we would like for you to employ these kobolds, hear me out, to guard your cart so this doesn't happen again. They've promised to work for you for money so that your cart can be safe at all times when you're out, or maybe they can even go pass out parchment that explains your cart or whatever you'd like for them to do, but they're here to work for you.
And he looks down, and there's
Skik. Are you sure? Go ahead.
Yeah, Skik is there, standing with his hand up to his wrist in his nostril, kind of digging around. And there's a fly that keeps like landing in between Skang's eyes. And he's like,
Now, I assure you, Mr. Darcy, this will be much cheaper than having to pay us again.
Right.
Cheaper, actually.
Right. Yes. Yes, I see your point. I imagine that we could have some kind of trial basis.
Now, it won't be a trial basis. It's going to have to be a permanent basis as long as you're doing business in this settlement.
Well, I do travel fairly often.
Well, then you now have traveling companions.
You will have a guard of 4 if you want to take more. The rate isn't going to change. You
don't want any more.
The rate won't change. It's a flat rate.
I see. Like I said, we can trial this arrangement, as this was not a pre-prepared deal that we had. But I will allow the trial.
As I said, This will be much cheaper than having to pay another group, either us or another group, to go get them again, or to go get them from maybe a more difficult opponent next time. Not that this one was easy, mind you. As a matter of fact, it was not easy at all.
Good. Agreed. A trial it is then. And where are my things?
You see the chest floating behind me.
They're here.
Ah, there.
Right. Before you touch that, 3 of my party went down inside this sewer trying to retrieve this for you. This was not an easy task. There was nothing easy about it. We expect the same kind of compensation. We almost lost 3 people.
Almost. Yet here you are.
Because we have very
Adventurers
skilled.
that you are.
Because we're very skilled.
Exactly. And so I will pay the same amount that I was going to for such skilled adventurers.
Or we could just take the chest with us as payment. I mean, we almost died.
Pretty sure all of it would fetch a pretty penny.
Absolutely.
Are you threatening me before you hear the amount that I'm giving you?
Yeah, I don't know. What's
Not threatening, just enlightening.
No, I believe that's a threat.
A threat, my dear, would be far more aggressive.
Mr. Darcy, if I was going to threaten you, you would know it.
I'm sure the
just making
Shade
sure-
God would have something to say about this.
We
You guys
agreed
are
to
terrible at negotiating.
we agreed to go get them. He's employing us, and if he doesn't want to pay us a fair rate, then we'll discuss it afterwards. Let's at least hear him out. He's agreed to employ our friends, at least on a trial basis, as a guard force and assistance in distributing his flyers, so that he doesn't have to leave his wares unattended. So let's hear him out.
This one has the smarts. He waits to hear what the prize is before
I
making.
just wanted to make sure that you understood that we've not only solved one problem for you, but 2.
Makes a good point.
This was not part of my deal, and so I am entertaining it.
Lost the Rock is away by the wall, just leaning back, arms crossed, and he's got a big smirk on his face. And you just hear with your crazy perception, and they call me a thief. He's laughing. he's watching. He's enjoying it.
So if you won't steal my wares, then I will pay you as agreed in coin and potion.
Go on. We'll hear your offer.
No, this was not an offer. This was agreed upon.
Very well. Tell us what amount you wish to pay us. My patience and my clothes need attending to.
You all are not very good at this.
Well, you should have saw that when you hired us in the first place.
Well, you are all in possession of stolen material right now.
It's not stolen.
We've retrieved it.
It's recovered
You
material.
are keeping it from me.
It has been procured.
You know what?
Not
Here you
keeping.
go. Here you go.
Holding until payment is received, as most transactions usually take place. Quit wasting our time.
Let me see the chest.
Sure.
Fizzlewick?
I bring the chest over.
Okay. So he starts going through it. And he pulls out several bottles. 8 in total. and he kind of holds the neck of each bottle within his large half-orc hands and says, "These potions are the potions that I was willing to pay you, along with coin."
May we ask, what are these potions?
There are 5 potions of healing, 1 elixir of healing, 1 potion of climbing, and 1 potion of animal friendship.
Someone write that down.
Yep.
And along with that, if you will accompany to my cart, I will pay you the rest.
Sure.
I'll bring the chest over to the cart and then let that spell go.
Okay, cool. So you guys make your way back over to the cart where it was at the other end of the alley. The chest drops down. You should let these two do the talking in future. And he reaches into his robes and goes about elbow deep into a small satchel and pulls out a bag and tosses it to Fizzlewick. It's pretty heavy.
What is that?
If you look inside it, you will find 150 gold.
That's for everybody.
He gave it to you.
I got mine. I hand 25 gold to everybody.
Thank you.
That, along with the potions, is worth quite a pretty penny.
Mr. Darcy, thank you. Why do these kobolds live in the sewers?
Because they're kobolds.
They don't have a home?
They're affected by daylight.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
They suffer with day blindness.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes, and so now I'm going to have to try and fashion some way of protecting 4 dragonoid tiny eyes as I travel mostly during the day.
Could you travel mostly during the night?
No!
Why?
Fizzlewick's just gonna point to his little like engineering goggles that he has. You could do something like this.
He looks at you and goes, way ahead of you.
You know,
Ahead of you.
But he gives you...
Also, Mr. Darcy, you know, being that they're very adept at seeing at night, they would make excellent guards to guard your wares when you are on the road while you're sleeping. I think that might be one very good method of employ in, for your benefit.
True, and we shall see in this trial.
Also, Mr. Darcy, just a question. Has this ever happened before? Not with kobolds, obviously, but has anyone else stole potions from your wares?
No, usually I cast a sphere of protection spell. But I usually only cast that when I travel a long distance away from my cart. I wasn't gone very far when this happened.
Well, I think that speaks to their capability, does it not?
That they can trash things.
That
Good.
that they can do things pretty quickly, get in and get out, but they're pretty capable of doing, they bypass your security or lack
And during
thereof.
the day, no less.
We're going through the trial. You don't need to keep going with that.
All right.
Don't let me rethink it.
Have a good day.
That's a fair
Fizzlewick's
point.
start. Fizzlewick's gonna start to walk away.
See you around, adventurers. What do they call you anyway?
My name's Lily.
I'm Rose.
I know. I
That's what
remember.
they call me.
As a group,
Well, I don't think we have a group name. We just all met.
Yeah, and to be real honest, I think this is the first time we've ever done anything together. So we
oh,
don't have a name.
you seem quite capable together. It's good to
Like-
see.
And he mounts his cart and helps the kobolds onto the back and gets up in the front where a coach driver would be, and he holds up some reins that are just attached to the underside of where he sat, and just tugs on them slightly, and the cart starts moving very slowly.
Wow.
See you around, maybe.
I hope so.
You're an odd one. And he just keeps on going.
Right.
I don't
Well-
think you're odd.
Thanks. I don't think you're odd either. Just in case you thought.
I don't think any of us are odd.
I think that whole interaction was odd, but
Was a little bit. I don't really know. I don't know.
do you think those kobolds
I'm
will
gonna
be fine?
follow Fizzlewick
Oh, Lily, I'm coming.
because he started walking away.
I think.
will-
Go ahead.
I will answer your question, Roz. I sure hope they're okay. I also think that if he let anything happen to them, he'd be slightly worried that we do something. So there's that. Not that he's frightened of us at all, but we'd be annoying enough to him.
Not to
I
mention
definitely-
there's 18 more kobolds where that came from.
I definitely think that he probably thinks we're a bunch of misfits. That's for sure. But we did get the job done.
Yeah.
Fizzlewick, where are you headed?
I was gonna go back to the tavern because I'm exhausted.
Got it. It's heading back to the Wheezy Pipes.
Yep.
All right.
Let's go, Lost. Quit leaning up against the wall.
He just chuckles and he'll come along.
Is there a bathhouse in the actual tavern?
That's a very good idea.
There is a shared bath room.
Okay, that's where I'm going.
So you can go and request some hot water and fill the bath.
I wonder if Mr. Darcy has prestidigitation. We probably should have all asked him to clean our clothes. But, oh well.
Okay, I'm sure we can clean up at the tavern.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I'll be doing after Fizzlewick.
Yeah. Well, I used to ride horses all day and I'd come in covered in all kinds of mud, so it's nothing new to me.
You ride horses?
I do.
Well, so do I.
Wow.
I where I'm from, we have a few horses to work, on our farms and ranches when we, to help with our plowing and to help with rounding up the sheep and all of that. And I didn't know. Well, I mean, I had no reason to doubt other people had them, obviously, but that's just pretty neat that you ridden and you ride where you came from.
Yeah, we had a stable at the temple. I left my horse there though for my aunts.
I had to leave my horses behind. Well, my horse behind as well because they have to use it to help plow and stuff. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah. We're finding all kinds of things in common.
Yeah. I just wanted to say again, that was pretty amazing what you did in there with Fizzlewick when he was passed out and then, helping everybody come back to health. I thought we were goner there for a second.
Sometimes when you're so tied to fate, you can see when it's not someone's time to go.
That's pretty special, actually. I'm glad that we're friends now. I guess we're friends.
Yeah, of course. Other than my sister, I've never really had a friend. I think you guys make great friends.
Same to you.
So you guys make it to the Wheezy Pipes, where Gretchen is standing with her thick ginger braid kind of pulled over her shoulder as she's going around trying to keep things clean as possible. As you guys walk in, and she goes, "Oh gods, what's happened to you?"
I don't want to talk about it. Where's the bathhouse?
Up the stairs to the left.
Hot water, please.
Righto. And for the rest of you as well.
Yes, please.
I think that'd be good.
I'll boil the big pot. And she heads to the back.
All right.
Lostaroth yells to the back of the kitchen, and bring some fire brandy too.
I don't think that's the best idea, but not for me anyway. I only had a drop, and man, that stuff was rough. It's no wonder that Doc really nearly killed us.
Yeah, maybe you should be careful with who you offer that to.
Next time, give me a heads up before I do something crazy like make him think he's been challenged.
I thought I did.
Maybe you did. I'd never had any before. I didn't realize what was going on. All right. Well, I'm going to get a bath.
So, do you guys want to do anything else before taking baths and calling it a night?
No, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
So, you guys take your long rest and level up to level 3, guys.
Oh, yes.
Yay!
First team mission complete.
Oh,
Boy.
my gosh.
8 for health.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do?
So roll some hit points.
Yeah, I forget what my dice is. I have
6. That's better. It's the hit point plus your con mod.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 7. Juicy.
Nice.
Ha. 7.
You reroll ones.
Yes, you can re-roll a 1.
All right, let's see. Eight plus 3, 11.
I love that at early levels you basically like triple your hit points. Like, cool. So as you guys are doing that, you guys come to in the morning after a very heavy sleep, and one by one, I guess you could head down to the tables where you can smell breakfast being made. There's a scent of like bacon and sausage, eggs, like anything hearty and fatty that you can think of is pretty much in the air at that point. The morning is yours, though.
Is Gretchen there?
Yeah, Gretchen's in the back cooking. There's like clanging and the sound of like sizzling and flame and things in the background.
I was just gonna ask for some tea.
You yell through.
Yeah. Miss Gretchen, do you have any more of that tea?
Oh yeah, coming right up, love. I'll have it out in 2 secs.
Thank you. Sit down with Lily.
Probably, because this is supposed to be the next morning, right?
Yep.
Either first thing in the morning or first thing at night, I would have cast Identify on the hat.
I will message you what it is.
Lily,
Yes.
do you feel like we're both kind of following a really exciting path, but also potentially following a lot of danger at the same time?
Yes, I am very excited and scared at the same time.
I can tell you're buzzing with energy this morning.
I know.
Wow. It's all very exciting. Maybe all of this will lead us to exactly what we're supposed to find.
I think so. Yeah, it's fate.
Absolutely. Hopefully we can keep these people alive. And ourselves.
Yeah. Yep, the little one almost got eaten.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then Losteroth went down as well.
I know.
We at least need to get our favor before he dies. I'm kidding.
And right at that time, I guess the rest of you would be coming downstairs. Maybe Fizzlewick a little bit behind if you cast Identify in the morning.
Yeah, that's
which
fine.
you probably waited on it.
Yeah, so Losteroth comes downstairs, and he heads up to Rose and Lily, and he stops and says, "So, how far is the Institute from where we're at?"
I thought you knew.
Oh no.
I've never been to the Institute.
Maybe we should.
You knew the direction.
No, I came here to secure some safe place for us to start our trip on, but I've never traveled to the Institute. I can probably find a cartographer and map out our course.
That sounds exciting. Sure. We have to see if our friends would want to accompany us to the Institute.
I'm not the most persuasive person. So
Yeah,
I'll
maybe
leave that to you.
I'll ask them.
Unless you need to strong arm them to come along.
I
But
don't
they
think
seem like
that's
a
going to be received very well, so maybe not.
yeah. Okay. So I'm going to ask Gretchen, where can I find a cartographer or somebody that might know the extent of the trip to the Institute?
We could also ask our friends. They might know. They've traveled a lot. And that would be free. It sounds like you'd have to pay someone to chart a map for you.
That is true.
Because the more that we travel, the more I learn that everything you do costs some kind of coin.
Everything you do costs something. The friends, though, do not seem to be a well-traveled bunch.
Oh, they seem to be a well-traveled bunch to me, right, Lily? They've been from far.
The one's got all those fancy silks, so I'd assume they come from
really far away.
Yeah. The other one's got that hat. Seems pretty.
And I've never seen a person that's a dragon at the same time.
Me either.
Very well.
The other one's very small with purple hair, so.
The other one's a wizard.
Lastra takes a seat at the bar and waits for everybody else to come down.
Kaiya and Raz, you'd be coming down right about now. I imagine, Kaiya, you would have had to pry Raz out of bed to get going.
Raz, I know.
Or Raz took a very long time to get dressed.
Bit of both.
Yeah, I think I'm really hungry, Raz. Let's go ahead and get on downstairs. I know you like to make sure that everything looks just perfect, but trust me, you look like you always do, just perfect.
Oh, thank you. Although I do need to address my silks a bit more later, but they should be fine for right now. I did a bit of scrubbing, so hopefully got most of that stench out of it.
Yeah, my cape still, my cloak still kind of has a bit of, must and dirt on it, but I'm kind of used to it.
I do have a bit of bourbon cologne if you want to spritz that on later.
Oh, you think it'll help?
Completely up to you. I mean, it'll add a bit of ruggedness. I think you could pull it off.
All right. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anytime.
I trust you in matters like this.
Oh yes, I definitely mastered these early on.
Awesome. Well, let's go get something to eat. I'm right hungry.
So as you guys are conversing, coming down the stairs, Gretchen kicks open the doors, holding these platters of all kinds of fried meats. There's blood pudding. There are breads. There are eggs cooked in several different ways. Brings those out, puts them down on the main table where Rose and Lilia sat, and then says, "I didn't forget." And she goes back and grabs out she actually has teacups for you this time. So it brings them out and says, "Just be careful. These ones are mine from my home."
Okay.
And puts them down for you and for Lily as well.
They're lovely.
Oh, thank you. And going back to the bar, rolls her eyes and pulls out a bottle and pours a shot of fire brandy for Lost, and just kind of slides it across the bar haphazardly. Doesn't even look, just gets down and goes to the back.
I like this place.
loudly sip my tea, slurp it.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the little one?
Good.
He should be down momentarily. Did everyone sleep well?
I did.
Like the dead.
Those are usually the best sleeps.
It was. I feel incredibly recharged.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I do always feel real recharged after a hard day's work like yesterday, and then you hit the hay, and you wake up, completely refreshed. You, like you said, you sleep like the dead, and it's just awesome. You don't have to, you don't have to try to think about counting sheep or anything like that when you're falling asleep, because you're just dead tired, and when you wake up, completely refreshed.
Absolutely.
Especially when you get to come down to, the odor and smell of a breakfast like this. It's just displayed before us. It's like being back on the farm.
Yes, it's all delicious.
Lost finishes up his shot of fire brandy and says, I slept like somebody that is 25 gold pieces richer.
Is that what
Say
we
we
got?
all did.
25?
Yep.
Awesome.
You almost died for those, so I'm glad you slept well.
So, Fizzlewick,
Swag.
your way out, pretty banged up, but feeling a lot fresher this morning.
Absolutely.
You come down the stairs to meet the rest of everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning.
Fizzlewick. How you feeling, buddy?
I'm all right. I wanted to go to that location today, since we got distracted yesterday.
I think that's a good plan. Your voice is still messed up. When Croc ran into you, it did a number on your.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Well, maybe that'll wear off in a few days.
Yeah.
Kind of miss your voice the way it was.
You and me both.
Do you mind if I ask where you're going?
Cool.
Yeah, I just have a letter to deliver.
Oh. Hey, do you know anything about an institute?
I was gonna ask that. So I know of the institute. Would Fizzlewick know where it is?
You would know whereabouts. You know it's in the Cloudburst domain. You've heard Girard talk about it, usually in some kind of bitterness or disdain.
Like, would I think it would be a safe place to go?
Girard never talked positively about it.
Okay. But I know the general direction. I know what's on the other side of those mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you would know where the Cloudburst domain is. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's over in the Cloudburst domain, the other side, east of the mountains.
Oh, I've never been there. You know, we have that potion that needs to be returned to there, and we were thinking about taking it back.
Oh.
All right.
You know that wasn't a potion. Something in there.
Yeah, I don't really know what else to call it.
That's a good point.
Make me sleep
But
better
it
at night if we
doesn't-
call it a potion.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It's definitely not an adult dragon in there.
Would you guys want to come with us to try to return this?
You know, once I deliver this letter, I mean, I don't have any other plans.
Sure. I mean, if we needed to get any supplies, we just got some money. If we needed to get any supplies here in town before we left, we could do that. And this place is lovely to stay at, so if we left in a day or so, that'd be okay too. Whatever you need to do.
I'm down. We are mostly here for Fizzlewick, so as soon as his affairs are in order, it should free us up. And if yesterday is testament, we do seem to work better as a group, I would say.
Yeah, I think
agree.
there's strength in numbers. I agree with you, Roz. And, you make very good points, Rose.
Where are you delivering that letter?
In like 5 minutes.
Oh, here in town.
Yeah.
Oh. Very well.
It's right at that moment that you pull out the letter to show them. And as you look at it, the time that you spent studying the cipher in Girard's book last night, the rest of the address that isn't just Elderwich, the characters start moving in front of your eyes and they form in a language that you understand, and you have the complete address.
Oh.
And with that, that's where we're going to end tonight.
This is fun.
I love it.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Exclamation point critical in the chat for the last chance to enter into the second giveaway for critical dice. So quick. Get them in. Yeah, thank you guys. You guys as well. Like you guys, but also you guys.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm so excited for the level up.
Me too.
You get your college.
I get my college.
Oh,
I get
yeah.
stuff.
I get my key points.
And so many spell slots.
Oh, I didn't even look at
Time Lord's wife.
new
Congratulations.
spells.
If you jump into the Discord and message Chris and claim your dice.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
And yeah, so we're gonna be rating Dork Tales.
Ooh.
Woo, woo.
So if you like what you see, give them a follow. Send some Fabled 42 love their way. I don't think I have anything else to say. Legends on Monday, Realms on Wednesday, us again on Friday,
Yeah.
on Saturday. Let's go, guys.
Let's go.
Good night, everybody.
See you guys.